Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this quick collection showcase video we're going to be looking at figures that utilise the same mould but as you can see have completely different colour schemes and indeed character names between the Hasbro and the Takara Japanese continuity of Generation 1 figures. So what we are going to do in a second is pick the camera up to have a little bit of a more detailed look at all of these, but just as a quick rough guide on the two steps in front of us, on the bottom ones we've got mainly 1987 Headmasters characters, and then on the step above we've got 1989 Japanese Victory characters and figures. And just as a general rule of thumb, you'll notice that the left hand side figure is the Takara version and then immediately to its right hand side is the Hasbro version. So let's pick up the camera and have a look at these in more detail. So if we start on the bottom shelf, as I say, we've got 1987. This was the Headmasters cartoon, again, that was exclusive to Japan. So we have Artfire on the left-hand side and Inferno next to him. Now, Artfire was a Target Master, and he actually had what we now know, I suppose, as Target Master Scourge. His Target Master, and the same as Stepper, had Target Master Cyclonus's Target Master, and this also explains why in Japan Target Master Scourge and Cyclonus were never released. There of course is Jazz right next to Stepper. Just a quick reminder as well, all of these are vintage originals, no reissues at all. There we've got Twin Cast and of course Blaster. Moving down we've got Sound Blaster and Soundwave. Now that pretty much covers the Headmasters cartoon. We're going to move on to the 1989 Victory cartoon now. So funnily enough, this is obviously, well, we've got Black Shadow and we've got Thunderwing. Now in Japan these were known as Crossformers rather than Mega Pretenders, and as you can see they made a really good job of reutilizing that mold. And again, they made a brilliant figure, I suppose, a little bit better. What's a little bit more backwards as well, I think, is obviously that this is the Japanese version and he's far more robotic, whereas this is the Hasbro version and he looks Japanese. Okay, so we might as well have a quick look at the other cross-former that utilised a Mega Pretender, or Ultra Pretender, one of the two, I can't think, I think it was Mega. This is Blue Bacchus, and there, of course, is Crossblades. Again, lovely usage of the same mold, slightly retooled with this though. Same with these guys, you can tell it's clearly the same mold but obviously a bit of a retool. This is Great Shot. I've just noticed his ears have come down, and funnily enough he is an Autobot version of Six Shot. Now moving on to probably the strangest lot, and I know there's loads of questions and things that I don't understand why they never made them actually combine. So for those of you who are unaware, this is Road Caesar in the background. He is a 1989 Victory combiner, and he was made up, in fact we'll do the Japanese ones first. So the guys on the left, we've got Laster, we've got Braver, and we've got Blacker. So that's the yellow one's Laster. The European name, funnily enough, which came out a few years after, is Flame. We've then got Braver and Lightspeed, which completely confuses loads of things because there's already Lightspeed as part of Computeron. And then we've got Blacker, and this is Gripper. Now funnily enough, with Blacker you can, if you want to, pull the arms out and have him displayed the same as them, but because he was obviously able to combine, we never did that. The arms came out to the sides just for the fully combined mode. And as I say, I suppose what's interesting about these is that the European versions were released 2.5-3 years after the original Japanese ones, whereas the others, all the rest, the Headmasters, were released pretty much at the same time. Just a quick reminder, there's individual videos on all of these on this channel if you want to see them in more detail. And again, keep your ideas coming forward. I'm quite happy to do showcases like this all the time. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, and please take care.